Hey guys, and today we're going to be making an indestructible bunker that can basically take anything. No matter how much I punch at it, it's got to just stay on this table. And I can't hit it with a hammer. If it doesn't break, then let's begin. Okay, so let's begin. So firstly, we have the gold cone here. And that's going to be what we're protecting. Now, I first thought that I can just put these 2x4 bricks all the way around, which is pretty smart. But I realized that the base is just going to kind of flop over, you know? So I have to add some supports. That's why I decided to use these. A 2x4 piece. Now, most of you guys are wondering why that piece in particular. And that is because this piece, if you put it against a 2x2 piece, it suddenly makes it thicker without it being as weak. So basically, it won't come off the plate. So if I put, and I'm just going to say that I can't put anything within a 1 nudge radius. So like that, and it makes it 2 times as strong. It works better at a stronger scale. Just going to say that out. So let's do that around the entire base, shall we? Okay, now that the green pieces and the red pieces are in, I just have to scale this up higher and add these corners. So let's add the corners first here. Okay, so I added the corners, and I thought that these 2x1 pieces would go quite smoothly in there. So I'm going to try that out and see if it works. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this looks actually pretty sturdy, and I don't think that I'll be able to push it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to repeat this process layer by layer. I'm going to do about 4 times. I think 4 times is enough, so let's do that now. Okay, here it is. Oh, my camera. It doesn't look like much, but you can see that the golden... Well, you can't really see. The golden cone is still in place. I'm going to place these bricks back. You can see it's actually a pretty simple design. And these do like to cave in on each other, though, which I realized really quickly here. But I think that will change as soon as I add this flat piece. Now, this flat piece adds the top. And I think it looks really good. And I'm just going to add some more texture to it so it doesn't look as bad. And I know you guys don't got the best angle, but let's do that now. Now, these look random, but they actually keep the pieces more together, so I can't just pull them apart now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my lighting. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to flick it. And then I'm just going to keep adding some tension to it. Ow. That hurts. You know what? I'm going to be bold. Yeah, this thing's not going to budge. Now, the thing about Lego is it breaks. So let's try to damage the structure just by taking some of the walls off. Nothing critical to the... Actually, it still works. Now let's try. Fairly weakened. Now, give me a second. I'm going to have to take this flat piece off. That took me a minute. And now, as you can see, it's easy for me to take the cone. Now, that's because this piece was actually the most important piece in the build. That's because these simple walls really did keep it sturdy and kind of hold the supports. But the only reason they were still working and that they can actually help is because this piece, which uses the friction from all the notches all around this, pushing against it, and it kind of locks it in place. So as soon as I took this plate off, which I'm not going to be able to take back. Oh, I took it off easier. So that being said, and I'm giving you all these tips because I don't really care about if you guys view the video or you know that. I just care that you enjoy the content. Now, of course, the views and the subscribes help, so subscribe and like down below. But, you know, it's mostly about making you guys happy. Anyway, back to the video. And, note that I don't treat you like numbers on scoreboard. Which, that's really what YouTube Studios gives me. Okay, now I'm going to try the similar method, but with this piece. As you can see, it doesn't work. Because oh, well, that came off. That wasn't meant to come off. Well, you can see Lego. I'm not fooling it. I'm not doing. But you can see that it actually pushes. If you look closely on this side, you can see as I push it, it pushes that side until the nudges on this get too high. Well, they just kind of break, causing it to causing it to infiltrate. That's why the flat piece helps so much, and that is because the flat piece evenly distributed the weight on these side pieces here. These side pieces don't move without that piece moving, and it takes a lot more friction. So that's why this base actually holds up so good. I enjoyed making this video, and honestly, I just like playing with Lego. And if you like the content, like I said before, you can like and subscribe. Comment if you want a video. I don't care what you want. If you want a video about stairs, I'll make a video about 5 stair ideas. I couldn't care. If it makes you guys happy, it makes me happy because I enjoy making videos. So, anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.